Humans possess an innate desire to understand the world around them. We seek explanations for natural phenomena, the origins of life, and our place in the cosmos. This search for understanding often leads us to the doorstep of the divine. We attempt to define and conceptualize a force beyond our comprehension, God. The human mind, however, is ill-equipped to truly grasp the infinite. We are bound by the limitations of our senses and experiences. Our attempts to define God often result in anthropomorphization. We assign human-like qualities, emotions, and motivations to an entity that exists beyond our limited understanding. This tendency to anthropomorphize stems from our need for relatability. We find comfort in believing that a higher power shares our capacity for love, anger, or compassion. Yet by imposing human characteristics on the divine, we confine it within the boundaries of our own limited perception. We must acknowledge the inherent limitations of human understanding. The divine, in its true essence, remains beyond our grasp. It is a force that we can only attempt to comprehend through the lens of our own experiences, a lens that inevitably distorts the infinite into something relatable but ultimately incomplete. Cultures across the globe and throughout history have grappled with the concepts of good and evil, virtue and vice. In an attempt to explain these dualities, many societies have created pantheons of gods, each embodying specific traits or domains. These gods often serve as personifications of human ideals and flaws, reflecting our own internal struggles and aspirations. The ancient Greeks, for example, worshipped a diverse array of deities. Athena represented wisdom and strategic warfare, while Ares embodied the raw violence and bloodshed of war. Aphrodite personified love and beauty, while her counterpart, Ares, represented the destructive nature of passion and rage. These gods, with their human-like qualities and complex relationships, served as mirrors to the human experience, reflecting both our noble aspirations and our capacity for destruction. Similarly, ancient Egyptian mythology is replete with gods and goddesses representing various aspects of life, death, and the afterlife. Osiris, the god of the underworld, embodied resurrection and the cyclical nature of life. His wife, Isis, represented motherhood, healing, and magic. These deities, with their specific domains and powers, provided the ancient Egyptians with a framework for understanding the complexities of the natural world and the human condition. The human tendency to compartmentalize and personify abstract concepts is evident in these diverse pantheons. By ascribing virtues and vices to specific deities, we attempt to make sense of the often contradictory impulses that reside within us all. One of the most illogical aspects of traditional religious beliefs lies in the attribution of human-like characteristics and behaviors to deities. These beings, often described as omnipotent and omniscient, are portrayed as experiencing emotions, engaging in familial disputes, and even succumbing to human frailties like jealousy, rage, and pettiness. The Greek god Zeus, for instance, is renowned for his numerous love affairs and the ensuing chaos they inflicted upon both mortals and immortals. Such tales, while entertaining, present a paradoxical view of a supposedly all-powerful deity ruled by base desires. How can a being capable of creating and destroying universes be beholden to the same impulses as a mere mortal? Similarly, the Old Testament God is often depicted as wrathful and vengeful, meting out punishments that seem disproportionate to the transgressions committed. The story of Noah's Ark, for instance, describes a deity wiping out nearly all life on earth due to the wickedness of humanity. While intended to convey the gravity of sin, such narratives raise questions about the capricious nature of divine justice. These anthropomorphic depictions of gods reveal more about the human psyche than they do about any divine reality. We project our own limitations and flaws onto the objects of our worship, creating narratives that reflect our own understanding of power, morality, and the complexities of human relationships. The gods we create often serve as reflections of our own societal norms and values. They embody the ideals we strive for, the fears we harbor, and the power structures that govern our lives. The characteristics and roles assigned to these deities provide insights into the cultures that created them, revealing much about their social hierarchies, moral codes, and understanding of the universe. Ancient civilizations often associated their rulers with divine power. Egyptian pharaohs, for instance, were considered to be living gods, embodiments of Horus, the god of kingship. This divine right to rule served to legitimize their authority and maintain social order. Similarly, Roman emperors were deified after death, solidifying their legacies and connecting their reigns to a sense of divine favor and historical importance. The deities worshipped by a society often reflect their primary means of subsistence and their relationship with the natural world. Agricultural societies often have fertility goddesses, such as Inanna in Mesopotamian mythology or Ceres in Roman mythology, who embody the earth's bounty and ensure a plentiful harvest. Seafaring cultures, on the other hand, may have powerful sea gods, such as Poseidon in Greek mythology, who control the waves and protect those who journey upon them. By examining the deities worshipped by a particular culture, we gain insights into their worldview, their values, and their understanding of their place within the cosmos. The gods they create reveal as much about the human creators as they do about any perceived divine realm. Throughout history, humans have woven intricate narratives around their deities. These stories, passed down through generations, often involve divine births, marriages, conflicts, and interventions in human affairs. While serving as a form of entertainment, moral instruction, or explanations for the unknown, these narratives often crumble under the weight of their own internal inconsistencies and logical fallacies. The concept of divine lineage is particularly prevalent in mythology. Greek mythology, for example, is replete with tales of gods fathering demigods with mortals, resulting in heroes like Hercules and Achilles. These narratives, while captivating, raise questions about the nature of divinity and mortality. If gods can interbreed with humans, what distinguishes them as truly divine? Where does the line between god and mortal blur? Similarly, many religions feature tales of gods intervening in human affairs, influencing the outcomes of battles, determining the fates of nations, or bestowing favors upon chosen individuals. Such narratives often fail to account for the inherent unfairness and randomness of life. If a benevolent deity controls the universe, why do natural disasters, diseases, and injustices continue to plague humanity? These elaborate narratives, while serving a cultural purpose, often distract from the search for genuine understanding. They encourage us to attribute life's complexities to the whims of supernatural beings rather than seeking natural explanations and taking responsibility for our own actions. The universe, in its vastness and complexity, operates according to a set of natural laws. Gravity, electromagnetism, and the strong and weak nuclear forces govern the interactions of matter and energy, shaping the cosmos from the smallest subatomic particles to the largest galactic clusters. These laws, constant and unwavering, provide the framework for our existence. The natural world, while often awe-inspiring, is also inherently indifferent to human concerns. Earthquakes reshape landscapes without regard for the civilizations they impact. Hurricanes gather strength and unleash their fury, indifferent to the destruction they leave in their wake. Diseases emerge and spread, following the dictates of biology, not divine retribution or favor. Recognizing the universe's indifference is not to embrace nihilism or despair. Instead, it is a call to action, a reminder that we are responsible for shaping our own destinies. We are not puppets manipulated by supernatural forces, but rather agents of change, capable of understanding and influencing the world around us through scientific inquiry, technological innovation, and compassionate action. By embracing the principles of scientific reasoning, we can shed the shackles of superstition and embrace the awe-inspiring reality of the natural world. We can move beyond the need for divine explanations and instead focus on unraveling the mysteries of the universe through observation, experimentation, and the relentless pursuit of knowledge.